Welcome back. This is CE 3102 Tutorial 5a, Z Transform. In this question, we are asked the Z transform of a sequence xn is a surface of magnitude and phase. Why is this so? The Z transform is defined by this equation. It takes in the sequence xn, where n can go from negative infinity to positive infinity, and we multiply the sequence xn with a complex value z to the power of minus n. From this notation, you can think of the Z transform as converting a sequence to a polynomial of z minus n, where n indicates the original sequence index. Hence, you can think of this transform as a lossless transform because the coefficients of the powers of z are retained. The positions of the sequence xn is retained by the power. Hence, nothing is lost through this transform. This is one way of thinking of Z transform. The second way of thinking of Z transform is this. You can think of it as dot producting the sequence with a sequence z to the power of minus n, where this dot product will give the value of xz for whatever z we choose, and z is chosen to be the complex surface. This is the real of z and the imaginary of z, and therefore at every z that you're interested in, which is the entire plane of z, when you plug in the value here, the dot product will get a complex number, and hence this complex number can then be converted into the real and imaginary part for x of z, but typically we want it to be the magnitude and the angle, and hence we can plot the z plane, which is this guy here, against the magnitude or against the phase, which we never have done for this our course, but we can if we want to. So I repeat, in the interpretation of dot product, we are dotting the x sequence with a sequence of z to the power of minus n, which is a complex exponential. When we have dot product, out comes a complex number. This complex number can be converted to magnitude and phase, which then can be plotted. Typically, we plot against the z plane, against the magnitude, or against the log magnitude. And hence, in conclusion, the Z transform converts a sequence into a surface of Z plane of magnitude and phase. Thank you.